Some people were ashamed to even say they was Native American again, especially living in an African American community. Because then they told me they was looked upon as being a traitor or trying to be something that they were not. But then they knew their grandmother was an Indian. But then they knew their grandmother was an Indian.
But meaning that black people didn't choose to be in America. They were forced.
Well, we didn't choose to be under this system. First of all, there's a lot of evidence that is coming up recently that's showing that we was already here, that we are the fucking Indians.
Why are Africans coming over? If Africa is the richest continent on the planet, why are their sons and daughters fleeing or coming to America?
Here, I know, look.
Well, look, I mean, if this is being, but let me just speak more generally.
Message.
When I was in Nigeria, I did not know of the African American story until I got to America. And found out.
That's true.
Right? I did not know anything about slavery.
Native American. That's what you are. You're a Native American. You feel me? You're not African American. You're not from Africa.
And if you ask some questions on the slave trade, you will see that the story is bullshit. Question number one. Where are all the boats that brought these slaves over here?
You know,
It would cost about the same as what we would spend over the course of 10 years. It would cost what it would cost us.
My name is Pani Washington, and I'm 100 years old.
Where are you from?
Clarksdale, Mississippi.
And what year were you born?
1916. I grew up on a plantation. The name of the plantation was Kane and Anderson Plantation. In the country, we were living on a white man's farm.
Mm-hmm.
And my parents raised cotton and corn.
Do you consider yourself as an American?
Yeah, I am American.
You are American?
Yeah, I consider myself a colored person.
A colored person?
Yeah.
When did they switch over from colored people to black people?
They just started calling people black, I guess, because there was a lot of African people in the United States back in those days.
There was Africans, and then there was Americans?
Yeah.
And they spoke a different language?
Oh, yeah, because you couldn't understand the language.
Oh, really? I didn't know that.
No.
So on a plantation, you'd have Americans, and then you'd have Africans.
We are the fucking Indians that they found here. And in order to make us not rebel crazily, they made us think we was from somewhere else.
We've been hostages in this country for 450 years. Not one canoe with a nigger with a spear has shown up to pick us the fuck up.
Message.
What African nation is claiming that you're her lost people?
White people, when y'all get mad at us, please stop saying this shit. Why don't you go back to Africa? What? How the fuck we gonna go back to some shit we ain't never been to? How the fuck we gonna go back to some shit we ain't never been to? Y'all act like we born with maps of that motherfucker in our head. Like we'll just land over there. Take me to Shambuku's house.
Message.